Hi guys, you have reached a tutorial on how to use the interactive website StoryJumper. StoryJumper is an online resource that allows individuals to create their own storybooks online. To get to StoryJumper, you will need to put the URL storyjumper.com into your search bar. Doing this will take you to StoryJumper's homepage. As you can see on this homepage, there are links for creating your own book, learning more about teacher resources the website has to offer, and you can read books that others have created already for free. Today we are going to focus on how to create a book, so I'm going to click on the Create Book link. I already have an account, so I'm not going to create one right now, but creating an account is super easy and free. All you have to do is create a username, come up with a password, and enter your birthday. You can also sign in with Google or Facebook if that is easiest for you. I'm going to go ahead and log in right now so we can see my account's homepage. And now that I'm there, let's explore some of the features of this homepage. First, we can look up towards the top of the screen where we can see that there are links for home, which is where we are right now, library, prices of publishing your own books, and help if you ever get stuck. When you hit the library link, it takes you to a page where you can see the top books and topics on the website. Going back to the home page, you can see some of the newer books that the site wants to highlight. You can easily click on these books to read and or buy them. Continuing to scroll down, you can learn more about published authors that have already posted books on the website, and you can see books that you have already liked. Going back up to the top of the home page, you can see that I have already created a book that has saved to my StoryJumper account. To create a new story, you click on the Create Book link. As you can see, there are a handful of different templates you can choose from. Today, I think I'm going to choose the All About Me template. I'm going to click on that, and it takes me into the template the website has already created. From here, you can see that the basic formatting of the book's pages has already been laid out. To edit text, you simply click on it, which gives you the option to change the font type, size, color, and more. You can also move the text around by clicking the tiny hand at the bottom of the text box and drag it around with your cursor. You can even change what your text box looks like by going over to the left side of the page and selecting a text box that interests you. Since we're over on the left side of the page, we can point out the different tabs that are underneath the text box tab. I'm going to move the screen over a little bit so I can click them a little bit easier. So under the text box tab is the props tab. Under this, you can choose any props that you want to include in your story. Under that, there's a scene tab, which allows you to change the background of any page in your book. Under the photo tabs, you can upload your very own photos. When you choose to upload your own photos, you can use them as scenes, which will change the background of your pages, or you can use the photos as a prop, which kind of just condenses them down and allows you to click and drag them around, just like a picture on PowerPoint. If at any point you add a scene, prop, or text box that you didn't mean to, you can simply click on it and hit the red X button at the top right, like so. If we look over to the bottom right-hand side of the website, I'll make this a little bit bigger before we do that, but if you look over at the right side, you can see that there is an undo button if you ever make a mistake. There's an X page button if you want to get rid of a page in your book. Underneath that, there is a plus page book if you want to add more pages to your story. And then underneath that is a duplicate page button if you want to duplicate a certain page in your book. One of the last steps of creating your own story is deciding what you want the title of your book to look like. This specific book template allows you to add a picture of yourself using the photo tab we discussed earlier, and you can choose what color and texture you want the cover and spine of your book to be. One super awesome feature about this website is that you don't have to work alone to create a story. You can work with others in real time to create a book by utilizing the Collaborate button. You just enter your partner's email to share the book's link so they can easily edit the book alongside with you. You can also share your book by making it public and posting links to the book on different social media platforms. If you get stuck at any point while you create your book, you can click the How To button, which will take you to a page that explains anything you need to know about working the site. When you're done creating and editing your book, you can hit the Save and Exit button that is above the right side of your book. You can then read your finished book, buy it, edit it, and more. Since we have saved this book, when you hit the Home button at the top of the page, you can see your book under the Personal Books tab. If at any point you want to get rid of the books you have created, you can hover your mouse over the book and an X appears at the top right. Just click this X and your book can easily be deleted. StoryJumper is a fantastic website for students of any age or skill level, and I really hope that you learned a few things about it through this tutorial.